and welcome to Oliveboard. I hope you are well. This is the sixth video in the Spoken English series, and in this video, we'll be focusing on the topic sentence structure. Now, sentences are important because they allow a clear expression of thought. So, in this video, we'll be discussing various sentence structures in the English language and we'll be solving a few exercises based on grammar. So, share the video with your friends and we'll begin shortly. Now, the English language has various kinds of sentences. The first kind here is called the simple sentence. In case you notice the example, the sentence says, "The sun rises in the east." Now, this here is called an independent clause. Let us understand what is an independent clause. An independent clause expresses a complete thought. So, this sentence here expresses one complete thought. Hence, in case of simple sentences, you will be given one independent clause. Now moving on to the second type, the compound sentence. In this case, you will have two independent clauses. How? These two independent clauses express two individual thoughts, right? I like tea, Maria likes coffee. Now these two independent clauses are being joined by a connector or by a conjunction while. This while here is the coordinating conjunction. The fact that it connects two independent clauses, it is called a coordinating conjunction. Now, there are other coordinating conjunctions like and, but, or, for, or so. Moving on to complex sentences. Now, what are complex sentences? Complex sentences have independent clauses as well as dependent clauses. Now, till now we have studied independent clause, and independent clause expresses one complete thought. Let us see what a dependent clause is. Here the sentence says, "We missed our flight because we were late." So this here is the independent clause while this here is the dependent clause. And these two clauses are being connected by because, which is a subordinating conjunction. So there are other examples of subordinating conjunctions like although, because, since, than, though, when, etc. Now, what is the difference between independent and dependent clause? This clause here gives us the information or the reason as to why they missed their flight. So the reason is mentioned here. Moving on to compound complex sentences. Now, compound complex sentences are a mixture of compound sentences as well as complex sentences. The example here says, "He left in a hurry after he got a phone call." So, after here is the subordinating conjunction, but he returned 5 minutes later, and but here is the coordinating conjunction. So, he returned 5 minutes later here is the independent clause, whereas he got a phone call is the dependent clause. So, why did he leave in a hurry? Because he had gotten a phone call. Now, there is another structure type in the English sentences. Let us discuss these structures. The first structure here is subject plus verb. Now, the example here says John drives. Now, if you were to consider this as an independent clause, it gives you one complete thought, right? So, this is a sentence where John is the subject and drives is the verb. Moving on to the next structure, it says subject plus verb plus object. So, she is playing a guitar. She here is the subject, is playing is the verb, and a guitar is the object. Moving on, subject plus verb plus adjective. So Jane here is the subject, is here is the verb, and intelligent here is the adjective. And finally, subject plus verb plus adverb. So she here becomes the subject, walked here becomes the verb, and away is the adverb. This adverb qualifies the verb, that is walked. Now this brings us to the exercises. This is a connector based exercise. Now in your exams, when you get filler exercises, you tend to get connectors also. So connectors is one topic that is important for you. Let us solve a few questions based on connectors. Now the first sentence here says, "They had to leave early, blank, they would have missed the flight." So they had to leave early and the reason here is they would have missed the flight. So in case they hadn't left early, they would have missed their flight. So if you notice, C otherwise here is correct for this blank. Why? Because it indicates that if they had not left early, it indicates the reason as to why they left early and it gives you the alternate thought that they left early because they would have missed the flight otherwise. So, otherwise here is the correct answer. Now, if you were to look at the other options, later here presents time. So, this is not the case in case of this sentence. So, later here is negated. Similarly, here is used to indicate similar examples or to carry out comparison. So, this is not the case here. Hence, option B is also negated. Such as is used to give examples, and this is not the case here, so D is also negated. And when is used to indicate time, which is not the case here, so E is also negated. Now moving on to the second question, we were unable to get funding and had to abandon the project. So we were unable to get funding, because of which we had to abandon the project. So this here presents a cause and effect relationship. These two phrases have a cause and effect relationship between them. Now, if you are to notice this, therefore, which presents the reason as to why they had to abandon the project, connects these two phrases correctly. Meanwhile is used to indicate time, however, is used to indicate contrast, especially is used to lay emphasis on something, and indeed is also used to lay emphasis on something. So, these options are contextually incorrect. Hence, option B here is the correct answer. Now, the next sentence says flexible workers find themselves in great demand and blank gain high salaries. Now, take this example. If a commodity is in great demand, people will be willing to pay a higher price for this. Same is the case with flexible workers. The fact that they are in great demand, people are willing to pay them high salaries. So, as a result of this quality of theirs, they get high salaries. And if you noticed among the options, option D here agrees with the context. Hence, option D is the correct answer. Now, if you were to go through the other options, conversely here is used to indicate contrast. Like here is used to give examples of similar things. Unlike is used to compare or contrast two different things. And meanwhile is used to indicate time. So, time is not mentioned here in the context. Hence, option E is also negated. So option D here is the correct answer. The next sentence says we cannot allow the work to continue blank the end of the year. So if you notice, this blank here will take a conjunction which indicates time. And if you were to go through the options, behind and on can be negated straight away. Further, under can also be negated straight away because these do not indicate time. But later here is also negated. Why? Because later here makes the sentence meaningless. What is left is beyond. So, what beyond indicates is that these people cannot allow the work to be continued after the end of the year. So, beyond here indicates after. Now, let us learn a rule here. When as is used along with an adjective in order to make a comparison of similar things, if you notice, this person here is saying that the apple pie was as good as the one his grandmother used to make. So, as adjective as this structure here is used to make a comparison between similar things, and you cannot change the conjunction that comes in the second blank. So as adjective as this expression is used as it is, and according to this rule, B here is the correct answer, which indicates that as must fill in this blank. So, moving on to the next question. Now, the next question is an error spotting question. The error, if any, will be in one of the parts of this sentence. So, this sentence has been divided into four parts. And if you feel there is no error in the sentence, you can mark your answer as option E, that is no error. So, let us solve it together. The sentence says every one of the signatories to the Paris Climate Agreement has had to lodge the climate action plan with the UN to spell out what steps they are taking to curb carbon. So, each signatory to the Paris Climate Agreement has to lodge a climate action plan. Now, this the here is incorrect. Why? This must be replaced by a first. Let us understand why the is incorrect here. The is used to indicate a particular thing. This we have discussed in one of the previous videos. Now, here if you were to notice, these signatories are taking individual steps to curb carbon emission. So they have to submit individual climate action plans, and the here indicates one particular plan. So this here is incorrect, and a must replace the, which indicates that these signatories have to lodge individual climate plans with the UN, right? So the error lies in part B. Hence, you will mark part B as your answer, which indicates that B has an error. Moving on to the next question. The next sentence says, the cooling industry is important and it is also incredibly polluting, accounting for around 10% of global CO2 emissions. Now, if you were to notice, the first phrase here says the cooling industry is important. The fact that it is important, this here carries a positive connotation. While if you were to notice the second phrase, it says it is also incredibly polluting. This here carries a negative connotation, but it is connected by a conjunction and, which is used to connect similar things. Are these two similar? No, they're not similar. This here carries a positive connotation while this here carries a negative connotation. So there is a contrast between these two phrases. Hence, this and must be replaced by but in order to correct this error. But this is not error correction, this is just error spotting. So we have noted that there is an error in phrase B. Hence, we'll mark answer option A. Why? Because it indicates that phrase B has an error. So let's move on to the next sentence now. Now, the next sentence says, after CFCs were found to be depleting the ozone layer, there was a worldwide effort to phase them out. Now, if you were to notice, there is an error in part D. Why? To here is an infinitive and it must always be followed by a base form of the verb. Now, phased here is a past participle, the fact that it is verb plus ed form of the verb. So, this phased must be replaced by phase in order to rectify the error in the sentence. So, we have established that there is an error in part D. So, you'll mark your answer option as B, which indicates that D has an error. Now, this brings us to the end of the video. Although the video has come to an end, keep practicing. Now, practicing, I mean keep speaking English, keep writing English, and keep listening to whatever English sources you are following. And for more such content, stay tuned to Oliveboard. Thank you for watching.